Ladies and gentlemen, yes, it is that time of year again. We have our NFL MVP race, and it is looking close. Before this video starts, lock in your vote for MVP down in the comments. The way we're going to do this, we have 4 guys we're going to talk about, and then I'm going to give you my opinion on who I think should win MVP at the end of the video, starting with, obviously, Lamarvelous Lamar Jackson, the reigning, defending NFL MVP, an absolute insane talent. This year's stats are showing that as well. 3,000 passing yards, 27 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, and a 75 QBR. First in the NFL. 54th in the NFL for interceptions. And when you look at the 3 interceptions he's had, all 3 of them, none of them are his fault. And first in QBR. Now, what I hate about when you show regular season stats for a quarterback, you're not adding in the rushing, right? You're not adding in the rushing touchdowns. So let's take a look down here. There's passing and there is rushing. 2024, 599 rushing yards and 3 more touchdowns. So if we're being honest, total yards, he has 3,600, and touchdowns, he has 30. With 3 interceptions. Lamar is making a case for unanimous MVP. And when I tell you, if you took Lamar off this team, they might win 3 games. They might win. Derrick Henry might get them 3 wins. The wide receiver core is absolutely abysmal. Luckily, his tight ends are dogs. Deontay Johnson gets over there. He's not doing anything to help the team. Rashad Bateman doesn't know how to catch the ball. Zay Flowers is on and off. But when I say Lamar Jackson goes in and week out and makes it happen, and I'm pretty sure if you look at the Vegas odds right now, he is the favorite to win our NFL MVP. But there are 3 more guys who are making an absolute case for that. Next up on our list, we have a guy over in Buffalo who is making a MVP run on about the same caliber of offense. We have Josh Allen III. 2,500 passing yards, 18 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, which he has limited a lot this year. Typically, Josh Allen is leading the league in interceptions. QBR 73, third in the NFL. Now, Josh Allen possesses a talent just like Lamar Jackson does. He can run that rock. And when I say he can run that rock, 316 rushing yards and 5 rushing touchdowns. So technically 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 touchdowns and about 25, 26, 27, 2,800 yards, 5 interceptions. So he's obviously clearly behind Lamar Jackson in the MVP race, right? They have about the same wide receiver core. Bills finally got Amari Cooper, then he's hurt. Then he's not playing, and it's just a show over there for their wide receiver core, right? Their run game, James Cook is a dog. Their defense is Josh Allen, as Lamar Jackson is absolutely carrying this team across the finish line. Now, do I think Josh Allen can catch up to Lamar Jackson in the colder months? It's going to be interesting. Had Lamar been a guy that wasn't playing in Baltimore, say he was on the Dolphins, something like that, not used to the cold weather, then maybe, but I think Lamar Jackson is going to clear Josh Allen in the MVP race. But I want to give a round of applause to Big Josh himself. He's made amazing plays this year, and for him to come in this season and limit the turnovers and do what he's doing after they gut his offense, they gut his defense. They were supposed to be towards the end of the division. Luckily, they play in a lackluster division. See, that's why I'm going to give Lamar another nod, because he's playing in an absolute dog division. But Josh Allen is out there doing his thing. And coming to our third and not final candidate, but almost final candidate, we have Jared Goff. And I'm not going to give him too much praise. 2,982 passing yards, probably no rushing yards. 40 rushing yards, any rushing tuds? No, he has a receiving tud. We'll add that on there. 298 passing yards, 22 tuds, 9 interceptions, and a receiving touchdown. 58.2 QBR. That is 17th in the NFL. Now, he's out there doing good things for his team. But when I tell you, and I'm going to go on my rant that I go on every day, Jared Goff is a system quarterback. He's not out here doing what Josh Allen can do. He's not out here doing what Lamar Jackson can do. He's letting his run game take over. He's getting his wide open passes on the play action. He is doing a great job right now. Is he doing a great job protecting the ball? When's the last time he had an interception? I'm not 100% sure. Oh, my bad. 5 against the Houston Texans. But when you look at the Vegas odds, Jared Goff is up there above our 4th person for MVP, and that's going to be hilarious if Jared Goff gets more MVP votes than our 4th person, which he better not. But Jared Goff, system quarterback, he has amazing, great talent around him compared to all of our other guys. You could take Jared Goff off this team, and I think you could plug in any other quarterback, and they're going to do just as great. You plug in the Brock Purdy's. You plug in who's another good system quarterback. You might be able to plug in the Dak Prescotts of the league. You might be able to plug in the Russell Wilsons. I just think this team just has their quarterback on autopilot, and I think that is going to absolutely hurt them tremendously when it comes down to the playoffs. I think they're going to, and I'm telling y'all, this is the NFC Championship. The Eagles and the Lions, what are the Eagles going to do? They're going to stop the run. They're going to slow the run down. I won't say stop because it's almost impossible to stop. They're going to slow the run down. They're going to make Jared Goff pass the ball. What's Jared Goff going to do when he passes the ball? He's going to turn the ball over. What's going to happen when they turn the ball over? The Eagles are going to be on offense. They're going to spread the field with their 2 amazing wide receivers. They're going to run the rock with Saquon Barkley. They're going to extend drives, not letting the Lions get the ball. They're going to score touchdowns, and I think they are going to beat the Lions in the NFC Championship. Now, if you still have a case for Jared Goff to be MVP after I've explained this to you, you are a Lions. You're a fan. You're a fan. You're a fan. Anyways, Jared Goff 3rd on our MVP list. We're going to give him his flowers, but I don't think he's above these other 2 guys. And last but not least, we have Saquon Barkley the 9th. Amazing running back. Now, he has a long shot to win this MVP. He has 223 carries, 1st in the NFL, 1,392 yards, 1st in the NFL, 10 touchdowns, 4th in the NFL, and is averaging 6.2 yards a run, 43rd in the NFL. That's odd. There must be a bunch of guys out there getting 1 touch a game, averaging a lot of yards and not a lot of carries. But this is a long shot for MVP, and I really don't think it should be that much of a long shot. I think Saquon Barkley is going to break the regular season rushing record, not even I don't know why I was going to say the rookie rushing record. I think Saquon Barkley is going to break the regular season rushing record set by Eric Dickerson back in, 1985? 2,105 yards. Saquon is on pace to break that. He needs to average roughly 116 yards a game. There's 6 games left. He needs 700 yards. Is it possible? Well, if you look at his remaining schedule, at the end, his last 3 games, he has Commanders, Cowboys, Giants. Those are 3 bottom of the barrel defenses. He plays the Panther once in these last 6 games. He also plays the Steelers and the Ravens. This coming week, this Ravens game is going to be absolutely ridiculous. It's going to be the game of the week. Now, Saquon Barkley, the MVP is a quarterback award. They hate to give it to skill players. They killed Cooper Kupp. They killed that option of happening. They didn't give it to CMC a few years ago, but Saquon has a very, very good opportunity here if he breaks that. If Saquon breaks this rushing record, ladies and gentlemen, and he doesn't get MVP, I am going to be so disappointed in the league. This man is on a tear now. Is it going to come down? They're going to have clinch. It's going to be the last week. He's going to need like 100-something yards. Saquon, do you want to play? Could you imagine they put Saquon out there the last week against the Giants that have no hope? They've already clinched, and he goes out there and, I don't even want to say it out loud, gets hurt. That would be the debacle of the year. So we are going to lock in my MVP vote currently this season, and y'all are not going to be surprised. No, it's not Josh Allen. No, it's not Jared Goff. Jared Goff. No, It is not Lamar Marvelous Jackson. My MVP vote is going to Saquon Barkley. Like I've said, like I just ranted about, I think he's going to break that rushing record. And I think you are undoubtedly going to have to give him the NFL MVP. But if you have a dark horse vote you want to tell us about, if you want to cast your vote for MVP, let us know who you think should win the award thus far in the season down in the comments. Don't forget, like and follow.